Welcome back to Coach Coin Collectibles, the channel where we uncover hidden treasures and reveal what your everyday pocket change could really be worth. In today's exciting countdown, we're featuring top 5 rare US $quarter coins from 1978, dirty condition, 1973, rusty condition, 1983, circulated condition, 1985, good condition, and 1988, circulated condition. While these coins may appear worn or ordinary, some examples can still attract serious attention from collectors because of their condition, mint marks, striking errors, and overall rarity. Stay with us as we explore the history, unique features, and surprising market values of these fascinating Washington quarters. You might just discover that one of these coins is worth far more than its face value. Let's start. The 1978 United States Washington quarter dollar, a coin that millions of Americans have seen over the years, but one that still attracts strong interest from collectors. Even if your 1978 quarter is in dirty condition, it could still be worth examining carefully because certain characteristics, mint marks, and rare errors can make some examples much more desirable than their face value. Stay with us until the end because this classic American coin continues to generate excitement among collectors looking for hidden treasures in everyday pocket change. The 1978 Washington quarter was produced during a time when the United States Mint was striking millions of coins to meet the growing demand for circulation. Although it is considered a modern issue, it represents an important chapter in American coinage history. The coin was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition after the United States moved away from silver circulating quarters in the 1960s. Today, the 1978 quarter remains a favorite among collectors because it is affordable, historically significant, and occasionally discovered with valuable minting errors that can increase its desirability. On the front of the coin, you will find the famous portrait of George Washington facing left, a design created by sculptor John Flanagan. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1978, surround the portrait, creating one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. Even if the coin has become dirty through decades of circulation, many of these design details often remain visible. The reverse features a proud American eagle with its wings spread wide while clutching arrows above olive branches, symbolizing both military strength and the nation's commitment to peace. The words, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and quarter dollar complete this iconic design. Beyond its appearance, the 1978 Washington quarter carries meaningful cultural and historical importance. George Washington was the first president of the United States and remains one of the country's most respected historical figures. His image on the quarter reflects leadership, independence, and national unity. For many collectors, owning coins from different decades provides a unique way to preserve American history while appreciating the artistry and craftsmanship of the United States Mint. Every circulated coin tells a story of countless transactions and decades of everyday use, making each surviving example a small piece of American heritage. The 1978 Washington quarter weighs approximately 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. It was struck using a copper core layered with copper nickel, giving it durability for everyday circulation. These specifications have remained consistent for Washington quarters during this era and make the coin instantly recognizable to collectors around the world. Several interesting facts continue to keep the 1978 quarter in demand among coin enthusiasts. It was produced at multiple United States Mint facilities, and collectors often search. Number 2. The fascinating 1973 USA quarter dollar coin in rusty condition. While many people overlook old coins that show signs of age, experienced collectors know that even a well-used coin can attract impressive attention when the right features come together. This classic Washington quarter continues to be one of the most recognized coins in American history, and certain examples have become highly desirable among collectors who appreciate both history and rarity. Stay with us as we explore why this 1973 quarter continues to create excitement in today's coin collecting market. The 1973 Washington quarter was produced during an important era of modern American coinage. By this time, the United States Mint had fully transitioned away from silver quarters, using a copper-nickel-clad composition that offered durability for everyday circulation. Millions of Americans carried these coins in their pockets, using them for daily purchases without realizing that decades later, surviving examples would become collectible pieces of American history. Even a rusty-looking coin can spark interest because unusual toning, environmental aging, and decades of circulation tell a unique story that cannot be duplicated. On the front of the coin, collectors admire the detailed portrait of George Washington facing left. Above his head appears the word Liberty, while the motto, "In God We Trust," is displayed beside the portrait. The date 1973 appears clearly below, identifying the year of issue. Even when the surface develops rusty-looking discoloration or environmental staining, the classic design remains instantly recognizable and continues to represent one of the most famous images in American coinage. The reverse of the coin features the majestic bald eagle with its wings spread wide while resting on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing America's readiness to defend freedom. Olive branches beneath the eagle represent peace, while the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and $quarter complete the design. Despite visible wear or rusty appearance, many collectors appreciate coins that still display strong design details, as they preserve an important part of American heritage. The cultural and historical importance of the 1973 quarter goes far beyond its face value. It represents a period when the American economy was changing, everyday commerce relied heavily on coins, and millions of these quarters passed through countless hands across the nation. Today, collectors value these coins not only for their monetary potential but also for the connection they provide to American history and everyday life during the early 1970s. Every scratch, mark, and sign of circulation adds another chapter to the coin's remarkable journey through time. The 1973 Washington quarter weighs approximately 5.67 grams, measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter, and features a copper core with outer layers of copper and nickel. This durable construction helped the coin survive decades of circulation, allowing many examples to remain collectible today even after years of everyday use. One interesting fact about the 1973 quarter is that collectors always inspect the mint mark carefully because coins struck at different United States mint facilities may have different levels of rarity. Experts also search for unusual mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and exceptional eye appeal, all of which can dramatically increase collector interest. Even coins with heavy circulation sometimes surprise experts by displaying valuable characteristics that make them stand out from ordinary examples. Although a rusty condition generally reduces a coin's traditional grade, demand can still remain strong when the coin has attractive details, an unusual appearance, or a collectible mint variety. Interest in vintage Washington quarters continues to grow as more collectors seek affordable historic coins for their collections. Because of this increasing popularity, unique examples often receive considerable attention from buyers looking to own a memorable piece of American coin history. In today's collector market, a typical 1973 quarter in rusty condition usually sells for only a modest amount, but exceptional pieces with rare characteristics can attract significantly higher offers. Some promotional listings and collector discussions may even showcase eye-catching asking prices such as $320, $485, $675, $890, or even $1,250 for extraordinary examples with highly desirable features. In British currency, those promotional values are approximately £250, £380, £530, £700, and £980. These higher figures are examples of premium asking prices that may appear for particularly desirable coins rather than typical selling prices. If you own a 1973 quarter, avoid cleaning or polishing it because doing so may reduce its appeal to collectors. Store the coin in a protective holder, examine both sides carefully for unusual errors or mint marks, and compare it with known collectible varieties. Even an old coin that appears rusty could become an exciting discovery if it possesses a rare feature that experienced collectors are searching for. The 1973 USA quarter dollar remains a timeless collectible that continues to attract attention from enthusiasts across the country. Its historic design, lasting connection to American history, and growing collector demand make it an interesting coin to own, regardless of its condition. Every vintage coin has a story, and sometimes even the most weathered examples can become the most talked about treasures. Thank you for watching Coach Coin Collectibles. If you enjoy learning about rare and valuable American coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more exciting coin discoveries in future videos. Number 3. The fascinating 1988 USA quarter dollar in circulated condition, a coin that many people have handled over the years without realizing it could become a highly desirable collectible. While millions of these quarters were produced for everyday commerce, well-preserved circulated examples continue to attract the attention of collectors who appreciate classic American coinage. As interest in vintage U.S. coins continues to grow, the 1988 Washington quarter has gained recognition among enthusiasts searching through pocket change, old coin jars, and inherited collections for hidden treasures. The 1988 quarter dollar belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series that first appeared in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1988, this coin had become one of the most recognized pieces of American currency, circulating across all 50 states long before the famous state quarters program began. Every coin from this period tells a story of daily American life, passing through countless hands during shopping trips, family vacations, and business transactions. Because of its historical connection to the late 20th century, the 1988 quarter remains a meaningful collectible that reflects an important era of United States history. Looking at the front of the coin, collectors immediately recognize the impressive portrait of George Washington facing left. His detailed profile is surrounded by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1988. Even in circulated condition, the design often retains much of its original character, with collectors appreciating every remaining detail that survived years of everyday use. The craftsmanship reflects the precision and quality that the United States Mint has long been known for, making this coin a favorite among beginners and experienced collectors alike. Turning to the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the American eagle with its wings fully spread while clutching a bundle of arrows. Olive branches appear beneath the eagle, symbolizing peace and strength together. Around the outer edge are the inscriptions, "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and "Quarter Dollar." This timeless reverse design became an enduring symbol of American pride and national unity, making the 1988 Washington quarter instantly recognizable around the world. Beyond its monetary purpose, the 1988 quarter carries significant cultural and historical value. It represents an era before modern commemorative quarter designs transformed American coinage. For many people, this quarter brings back memories of everyday purchases, arcade games, vending machines, and family traditions from the late 1980s. Today, collectors enjoy preserving these coins because they capture a piece of American history that continues to inspire future generations of numismatists. The official specifications of the 1988 quarter remain consistent with other Washington quarters of its time. The coin weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter, has a reeded edge, and is composed of a copper core covered by outer layers of copper nickel. These dependable specifications contributed to the coin's durability, allowing many circulated examples to survive decades while maintaining recognizable details. Several interesting facts make the 1988 quarter especially appealing. It was struck at multiple United States Mint facilities, including Philadelphia and Denver, while proof versions were produced in San Francisco for collectors. Error coins featuring double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting varieties have generated additional excitement within the hobby. Because collectors continue searching for these unusual varieties, interest in the 1988 quarter remains strong year after year. Although circulated examples are generally common, finding one with attractive surfaces, minimal heavy damage, and pleasing eye appeal is becoming increasingly rewarding. As more collectors build complete Washington quarter collections, demand for quality circulated coins continues to rise. Coins displaying better preservation, original luster in protected areas, or unique mint errors often receive far greater attention from serious buyers. This growing enthusiasm has helped keep the 1988 quarter relevant in today's coin collecting market. In today's active collector market, circulated 1988 quarter dollars can sometimes attract exciting attention depending on their appearance, mint mark, and overall quality. Some highly desirable examples are promoted with impressive collector values ranging from $320 to $850, while exceptional specimens with remarkable characteristics are occasionally showcased with estimated values reaching $1,250. When converted into British currency, these promotional collector values are approximately £250, £670, and £990 respectively. These figures reflect enthusiastic collector listings and showcase values rather than standard circulation prices, demonstrating the excitement that continues to surround vintage American quarters. For anyone interested in collecting, the best approach is to examine every 1988 quarter carefully under good lighting. Pay close attention to mint marks, sharp details, unusual striking characteristics, and overall surface quality. Store promising coins in protective holders to preserve their condition and avoid unnecessary handling. Learning about mint varieties and authenticated errors can significantly increase the enjoyment of collecting while helping identify pieces that stand out from ordinary circulation finds. The 1988 USA quarter dollar in circulated condition continues to prove that even an everyday coin can become an exciting collectible with lasting appeal. Its rich history, iconic design, dependable craftsmanship, and growing popularity among collectors make it a wonderful addition to any collection. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or just beginning your coin collecting journey, this classic Washington quarter reminds us that remarkable discoveries can still be waiting in ordinary pocket change. Thank you for watching Coach Coin Collectibles. If you enjoy learning about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us again as we continue exploring the incredible world of coin collecting. Number 4. The 1985 Washington quarter is one of those American coins that continues to capture the attention of collectors across the United States. Welcome back to the channel, where today we're taking a closer look at a 1985 USA quarter dollar in good condition. While millions of these coins were produced for everyday circulation, collectors know that condition, mint marks, and special minting errors can make certain examples much more desirable than ordinary pocket change. If you've been saving old quarters or recently discovered a 1985 coin in your collection, this could be the perfect opportunity to learn what makes it special and how much it could be worth in today's collector market. The 1985 Washington quarter was issued by the United States Mint during a period when the Washington quarter had already become one of the most recognized circulating coins in America. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the design remained a familiar sight in wallets and cash registers throughout the country. By 1985, the quarter had become an essential part of everyday commerce. Yet decades later, many collectors have developed a growing appreciation for well-preserved examples from this era. Coins that have survived in good condition often attract attention because they represent an important chapter in modern American coinage. On the front of the coin, collectors will find the distinguished portrait of George Washington facing left. His image symbolizes leadership, independence, and the founding of the United States. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1985, surround the portrait, creating the classic appearance that millions of Americans instantly recognize. The design is simple, elegant, and remains one of the longest-running portraits in United States coin history. Turning to the reverse side, the coin features the impressive American eagle with its wings spread wide while standing proudly on a bundle of arrows. Beneath the eagle are olive branches representing peace, while the arrows symbolize strength and readiness. Around the outer edge appear the inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and the denomination quarter dollar. Together, these artistic details reflect both the nation's history and its enduring values. The 1985 Washington quarter carries cultural and historical importance because it represents an era before the introduction of the popular state quarters program in 1999. For many Americans, these classic eagle reverse quarters bring back memories of everyday shopping, vending machines, family road trips, and childhood coin collections. Today, they remind collectors of a time when the original Washington quarter design dominated circulation across the country, making surviving high-quality examples especially enjoyable to own. This coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and is composed of a copper core covered by layers of copper nickel, giving it both durability and its familiar silver-colored appearance. It has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters with a reeded edge that helps protect the coin from wear while adding its distinctive look and feel. One interesting fact about the 1985 quarter is that although it was produced in large numbers, collectors continue searching for coins with sharp details, minimal wear, attractive surfaces, and unusual mint errors. Coins struck with double dies, off-center strikes, or other genuine minting mistakes can command much stronger prices than standard circulation pieces. Even without errors, examples that have remained well-preserved for decades continue to attract attention from hobbyists building complete Washington quarter collections. A 1985 quarter in good condition typically shows moderate signs of circulation while still retaining clear design details. The portrait of Washington remains well-defined, and the eagle on the reverse is still easy to appreciate. Collectors generally value attractive examples that have not been heavily damaged, cleaned, or altered. A naturally preserved coin with pleasing eye appeal is often considered more desirable than one with excessive scratches or discoloration. In today's collector market, an ordinary 1985 quarter in good circulated condition is usually worth close to its face value unless it has an important error or exceptional preservation. For illustration purposes only, some collectors might estimate presentation values ranging from around $120, $275, $450, or even $780 for premium quality or rare error examples, depending on their uniqueness and certification. Expressed in British currency using approximate example figures, these could be presented as about £95, £220, £360, and £620 respectively. Actual selling prices vary widely based on rarity, grading, market demand, and auction results. If you own a 1985 Washington quarter, it is always worth examining it carefully under good lighting. Check for unusual mint errors, inspect the surfaces for originality, and avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce collector appeal. Storing the coin in a protective holder will help preserve its condition for years to come. If you believe your coin has an unusual feature or appears to be in exceptional condition, professional grading may provide a more accurate assessment of its collectible value. The 1985 Washington quarter proves that even modern circulating coins can become exciting collectibles. While many examples remain common, the finest preserved coins and genuine mint era varieties continue to generate strong interest among collectors. Whether you're just beginning your coin collecting journey or expanding an established collection, this classic American quarter serves as a reminder that valuable discoveries can still be hiding in everyday change. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more fascinating stories and collectible coin discoveries from across the United States. Number 5. The 1983 USA quarter dollar in circulated condition. While this coin may appear to be an ordinary piece of pocket change, many collectors know that certain 1983 quarters have become increasingly desirable over the years. Thanks to their growing popularity, collector demand, and historical importance, these coins continue to attract attention from hobbyists and investors alike. Stay with us until the end because you may discover that a simple circulated 1983 quarter could be worth far more than its face value in today's collector market. The 1983 Washington quarter was minted during an interesting period in American coinage. By the early 1980s, the United States Mint was producing millions of quarters for everyday commerce, yet relatively few examples were carefully preserved in high-quality condition. Because many coins immediately entered circulation, well-preserved examples became harder to find over time. Even circulated coins have earned respect among collectors because they represent an important era in American history and continue the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932. Every scratch, mark, and sign of circulation tells a story of decades spent passing through the hands of millions of Americans. On the front, or obverse, of the coin is the familiar portrait of George Washington facing left. His calm and dignified appearance reflects the nation's appreciation for its first president. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1983. Even in circulated condition, the design remains recognizable and continues to symbolize leadership, freedom, and the enduring values of the United States. Collectors often admire the simplicity and elegance of this classic American design. Turning to the reverse, the coin features the majestic bald eagle standing proudly with its wings spread above a bundle of arrows, while olive branches below represent peace. Around the eagle appear the inscriptions, "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and "$quarter." This reverse design has become one of the most recognizable images in American coin collecting, representing strength, courage, unity, and national pride. Even after decades of circulation, the reverse continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. Beyond its attractive appearance, the 1983 quarter carries meaningful historical and cultural significance. It reflects a period when cash transactions were still the backbone of everyday life across America. Millions of these quarters were used in vending machines, parking meters, laundromats, public telephones, and countless daily purchases. Today, each circulated example serves as a small piece of American history, reminding collectors of an era before digital payments became common. This nostalgic connection has helped increase interest in coins from the early 1980s. The 1983 Washington quarter weighs 5.67 grams and is composed of a copper core with an outer layer of copper-nickel-clad metal. It has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters and a reeded edge containing 119 reeds. These precise specifications have remained consistent for decades, making the Washington quarter one of the most recognizable and trusted coins ever produced by the United States Mint. One interesting fact about the 1983 quarter is that uncirculated examples became surprisingly scarce because relatively few collectors saved mint sets that year. This has caused greater attention to all surviving 1983 quarters, including circulated examples that display strong details or attractive eye appeal. Coins featuring sharp strikes, minimal damage, or unusual mint errors can receive significant interest from collectors, adding excitement to the search for valuable pieces. Although a circulated 1983 quarter is generally common, its overall condition greatly influences collector demand. Coins showing moderate wear while retaining clear lettering and attractive surfaces remain popular among beginning and experienced collectors alike. Higher quality circulated examples often command stronger prices, especially when they display excellent detail, original surfaces, or unique characteristics that distinguish them from ordinary examples. Today's collector market continues to show healthy interest in the 1983 Washington quarter. While ordinary circulated coins usually trade close to face value, premium examples and desirable collector pieces can reach impressive prices. For the purpose of this video, circulated collector examples may range between $180 and $650, while especially attractive or highly desirable specimens could reach approximately $850 to $1,400 among enthusiastic collectors. Converting these sample figures into British currency, that represents approximately £140, £300, £520, £680, and even around £1,100 for exceptional collectible examples. These figures are simply illustrative collector values and demonstrate how interest in this classic American quarter continues to grow. If you own a 1983 quarter, take time to examine it carefully before spending it. Look for clear details, attractive surfaces, strong lettering, unusual mint errors, or distinctive features that may increase its appeal. Always handle coins by their edges, avoid cleaning them, and store them in protective holders to preserve their condition. Even a circulated coin can become more desirable when it remains in original, untouched condition. Learning about mint marks and studying grading standards will also help you make informed collecting decisions. The 1983 USA quarter dollar proves that even an everyday coin can become an exciting collectible with the passage of time. Its historical importance, classic Washington design, Dependable specifications and growing popularity continue to attract collectors from across the country. Whether you are just beginning your coin collecting journey or adding another piece to an established collection, the 1983 circulated quarter is a coin worth appreciating. Thank you for watching Coach Coin Collectibles. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, subscribe, and join us for more exciting discoveries about America's rare and valuable coins.